Hi guys, welcome to my channel. You have just reached a Talk with T. If this is your first time, welcome. Just get comfortable. If you are a returning T Tribe member, then you already know what to do. Over here to Talk with T, we talk about everything from love to money and all that juicy stuff in the middle, okay? So, it has been a few weeks since I uploaded. I have been having technical difficulties with my cell phone. I made a promise to myself to persevere no matter what, okay? We are in December now. When I first did this video, it was still November. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, and I hope everybody's looking forward to a wonderful Christmas, okay? So before we get started, don't forget to like the video, comment, and please, whatever you do, subscribe. Subscribing over here is free, okay? So I hope everybody had a good time, is having a good time with family and friends. I made that face because that brings me to today's topic. Today's topic, we are talking about how to get over a fallout with a friend. Friendship. This is the sidebar. Friendship, is a covenant or a contract? And we know what a covenant is. We know what a contract is. They are both agreements, okay? So, how to get over a fallout with a friend. One of the first things you want to do is to talk it out. You want to talk this out with your friend, especially if it's a good friend. You want to be able to have an intelligent conversation with emotion set aside. So if the friend is coming to talk to you, don't get on the defense. Don't start going off. Hear the person out. And if you are the friend that needs to talk to the other friend, then my advice is go to that friend being rational. Go to that friend, pardon me, and I can't edit, so I'm sorry. I just was drinking coffee because it'd be a little nippy in this house. So you want to go to that friend and you want to have an intelligent, calm, either way it go, whoever comes to who, you want to be able to express your emotions calmly. Because if we go into situations where you did this and you said that and you went here and you did this, all accuser, like you just accusing this person, that can be grounds for it never being resolved, because nobody's going to hear what the other person has to say. So you want to always remain calm. You want to always remain cool and collected, okay? You can express yourself in a way that your feelings can, you can get your point across without going off, without using profanity, without calling names, without going off, without the head rolling. Us brown girls, we can get it popping. So with your friend, you want to exclude all of that. You want to come into the situation with some emotional intelligence, okay? You want to be able to get your point across in a calm, cool, collected manner. So now, what's so funny that I'm talking about this, and I just got to say this. I had just had a situation with a friend. And that was one of the things, it had bothered me so much. And this was on Thanksgiving that it started. I won't get into the backdrop of it, However, we did talk about it. So one of the things, and I said, what reason why I said talk about it, and I had this my little handy dandy notebook. I'm weeks behind, on my videos, but I had this already written out, outlined. So we talked about it and I listened. So you want to be able to listen when your friend is expressing how they are feeling to you. And then you want to find a common ground. So she and I found the common ground. I won't volunteer to do certain things, and she won't ask for me to do certain things. So this way, there's nobody feeling any type of way about anything. If the one person can't come through, if the one person, has something comes up and can't fulfill that commitment. But the thing was, with this girlfriend, she had some other issues that I thought she was over. So I had to express to her, I had no idea that was bothering you. So that was part of the common ground. I had no idea this was bothering you. She got to be able to tell me that it was. So, and another thing you want to do is to see the part that you played. So I'm going to use my friend as an example. She had a situation with a mutual friend of ours. The mutual friend, for some reason, will see me, and mind you, this is a 5-year-old situation. Honestly, I thought they were both over it. So I would tell her, oh yeah, I saw old girl, you know, she said such, and I just told her, girl, let that go. My girlfriend felt like I was supposed to say more. Now, I'm not letting the girl kick her back in because I'm not going to do that. You shouldn't even feel comfortable enough to say what you said to me. But because you do, and I'm just, so I understood the part I played was I didn't defend her in those situations. And then when Thanksgiving came, I didn't keep my end of the deal, something I said I was going to do for her. So I had to admit that I was wrong and I should have spoken up for her a lot better than what I did. And I understood where she was coming from. You know, I really did understand it when I heard her calmly express to me how it bothered her. Okay, so then what you want to do is apologize if necessary. I had to sincerely apologize because I am not in the business of hurting anybody's feelings intentionally. Now, mind you, I'm a friend, a sister, a mother, a daughter, a cousin, an aunt. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not perfect. In my humanness, and even though I would never intentionally do something to hurt a family member or a friend, I wouldn't do something intentionally to hurt a coworker. I wouldn't do something intentionally to hurt an associate. I am human, and I may do something by mistake. I may do something unintentional that might rub you the wrong way. I'm woman enough to admit my wrong and offer you a sincere apology. Now, don't go apologizing to your good girlfriend if it's not sincere. If it's not coming from a good place where you want the situation rectified, if it's not coming from a good place where you want this thing to be over with, if it's not coming from a place where you're saying, okay, we can move forward, and you just want to say it because that is the proper thing to do, well, I'm sorry, then don't say it. Wait until you really feel that you are sorry or apologetic in this situation. Wait until that time. Don't do it before then, because then it's not heartfelt, it's not genuine, and then nothing is going to get, y'all going to still not be speaking, because that person is going to pick up on the fact that you really didn't mean it. That person is going to pick up that it wasn't a sincere apology. So that's not going to get y'all ahead. That's just going to push y'all friendship in the problem, the friendship further back and the problem more in the forefront. Okay? So nothing is going to get resolved. So now what you want to do is evaluate if the friendship is worth keeping. So with my good girlfriend, with this situation on Thanksgiving that just passed, I had to evaluate if the friendship was worth keeping. And lo and behold, it was. So this friendship is worth keeping, and I'm going to be mindful of the things that she expressed. And that's what I want you to do if you are the person who had a fallout with a friend, because some friends aren't worth keeping. History don't mean destiny. Just because I grew up with you, just because I played in the sandbox with you, just because our mama and them was friends, just because we grew up like cousins, sometimes it's okay, because if it's toxic, that's not a situation you want to stay in. If it's unhealthy for you mentally and emotionally, that's not a friendship that you want. If this friendship got you questioning yourself or something like that, or have you feeling bad, or this friend always saying something, I had this one friend, she was a good friend of mine, but it seemed like every time she left my presence, I felt nothing but horrible. And one day I was walking down the street and I said, God, if she is not meant to be my friend, because she's not playing with the things that she's saying. You know how people, them underhanded comments where they'll say something and laugh and be like, girl, I'm just playing. No, you meant that. There's some truth behind every joke. And I was the butt of her jokes, and I would like look at her and say stuff like, dang, that's how you coming? Or, because we friends, so I don't expect her to really be coming for me. But this one particular day, because this friendship was toxic, And I said, God, if she is not meant to be my friend, remove her from my life. God, if she is meant to be my friend, keep her there and let me just be able to talk. Now, this was a long time ago. My son, 24. So I want to say this was 20 years ago. This was 20 years ago. Lo and behold, I was walking up this particular street, right? And when I got to the corner, guess who rolled by? She looked at me, and for some reason, she did not even speak. She kept it moving. And I said, okay, God, well, maybe she didn't see me. She's going to come by or call me later or whatever. I hadn't heard from her, and I hadn't seen her at that time for 2 years. And we in the same small little stinking town. And I just hadn't seen her. So that friendship was toxic. She always left. When she left my presence, I always felt bad about myself. She would always say these undercut, undermining, and see, this was the crazy thing. She would say these things, but then she would help me out with certain things. So if I went to her and I said, "Oh, it's Christmas time," this was before I had my son, and could you help me decorate the tree or stuff like that? Could you buy my daughter this doll I can't get or something like that? She would do it. So I'm like, I used to be confused. So I had evaluated some things about that friendship, why she had me around. Some people like to be around certain people. And at that time, my life was in shambles. I was in rough shape. So I don't know. I felt like, well, maybe she just felt better about herself when she was around me. I don't know. You know, we've since never even talked about it because I didn't have these skill sets at the time. And so we're around each other. It's love. I don't let her say what she want to say to me. I don't. When she one of them underhanded, I cut it off. Because, and you know, you get tired of always having to do that because then people, they say, "Oh, you're just sensitive." No, I don't want to be disrespected because I don't disrespect you. Okay, so evaluate if the friendship is worth keeping. And I just want to leave you with this because, like I said, my phone act crazy. I think I can only get about 14 minutes worth of video off this phone, but I'm going to get me that iPhone 13 Pro Max or Max Pro or whatever. So Proverbs 18:24 says, "A friend sticks closer than a brother." So when we are real friends, we stick close to each other as if we are blood related. And Proverbs also teaches us, do not forsake your friends. So don't turn on your friends. So again, I'm going to wrap it up. I was talking fast. I had to because this phone is crazy. Today's topic was how to get over a fallout with a friend. What you want to do is talk to your friend, talk it out. Really talk it out on some emotional maturity type stuff and hear one another out. Okay, find the common ground. That means get the resolution. How do we fix the problem? Me and my girlfriend, the situation on Thanksgiving, I decided I won't volunteer my services. She decided she won't ask for my services on holidays because I'm overwhelmed with cooking for holidays for my family. So I can't, do extra. So that was our resolution. That's what the common ground is, finding a resolution to it. See the part you play. I saw the part that I played with her, that friend, on Thanksgiving. I saw the part that I played because she really was holding on to some old stuff from our mutual friend. I saw that part. Apologize if necessary, but do it sincerely. And that's what I did. Okay. So I'm going to leave you all. I am so glad I got this video out because I ain't going to hold you. I did this video 2 weeks ago and my phone was bugging out. And I did get a little discouraged because I'm like, oh, I'm just coming back to YouTube. I want to upload once a week and I'm behind. So I should be on probably video number 6 by now, which is 5 steps to dealing with OPP. I'm gonna come back to that. So anyway, thank you for joining A Talk with T. I'm so glad that you came and tuned in today. Thank you. I appreciate you. Help me grow the channel, please. I'm real close to 100 subs. That's my end of the year goal. I would love to reach 100 subs. I would love to do a giveaway. I gotta figure out how to do a giveaway. And if this resonates with you or another friend, share the video, please. And if you haven't checked out the other videos I uploaded, please feel free to do so. Okay? So again, thank you for joining the Talk with T, and I'll see you guys real soon.